Good afternoon. Welcome to Stitching with Ginger. Hi guys, it's been 2 weeks since I've been with you, but today I want to talk about my whips, my works in progress, and my haul. I've been traveling a lot, so I went to Indiana Dunes. I live in Indiana, and went to Indiana Beach, to Monticello, and went boating with my friend Erica and my daughter and my granddaughter. Had a girls' weekend. Had a weekend with my husband at the dunes and went to House of Stitches. So I have a lot to go through today. Hopefully I won't be too long. I'm getting ready to leave today for a quilt retreat, so excited about that. But I want to tell you about what I've been doing. So my first whip is canary yellow on my hand-dyed fabric. Yellow Canary by Jet X. This is my PDF, so I printed off the color picture so you can see it. By Jessica. The hand-dyed fabric is 16 count Aida. It is green, yellow, and blue. And I added in some coffee and I baked it in the oven. So those are my colors. Show it up close. That's my yellow canary. I started in the middle, and so I'm working on the greens. So I'm using all of the called for colors in my little bag my friend Kelly brought me. Isn't that just the cutest? Matches perfectly with this pattern. I'm using the DMC called for. And I also have from Lisa P. Lisa Prush, thank you. She sent me some Roxy floss. The two called for colors, we're doing this together. So if you have this, you've started it, do Sal, comment below, Sal, S-A-L, Stitching with Ginger, so SWG, and we're going to do Canary, C-A-N-A-R-Y, Canary. So Roxy, we've only been working on it for about a week, so jump on in if you want to do a Sal with us. Stitching with Ginger on Instagram, send me your pictures. I'm excited to see what you have. So, canary yellow, got that bird done. I'm working on the little motif here and the moth. It's hard to see this little guy, but I think that motif you'll be able to see it better once some more colors come in. So I'm excited. I'm glad to have that yellow bird done. It's so pretty. So thank you, Jessica, for the pattern, and thank you, Lisa, for getting that pattern for me and that floss. So sweet. I can't wait to see what you're doing this week with it. All right, so there's that. Then I'm working on a little Christmas cross-stitch advent. It comes with the floss, a little hoop, needle. So here is my second one done. I want to get these done hopefully today and tomorrow. So there's that. Shh, shh, shh. Guys, my dogs, they're excited. Somebody's here. Mailman. All right, so I'm working on that advent, Christmas in July. My friend almost has it done. Sorry, Pauline, I'm way behind the game. I've been so busy traveling, I should have taken it with me. So I'm also doing some crochet, working on some granny squares, and then I'm gonna do 2 quilts for weddings this weekend, and then a Christmas quilt. So look forward to showing you that next week when I get back. So House of Stitches, I went to Indiana Dunes, like I said, and we stopped in LaPorte, Indiana, which is south of that. I got me some Weeks Dye Works Dolphin for my Teresa Kogut sal that I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you about that. I got a little piece of even weave. She said try this, so she gave me that piece to try a small, so I might do a little ornament for the advent on that. To try to, she said it might be a little bit easier because I'm trying to do linen. I've tried twice and had to rip out. So I'm trying to get brave. I told y'all I'm going to work on it. I got an Autumn Harvest Pirate Flamingo Mill Hill kit. If you're not sure about Mill Hill kits, it has everything in there. The beads, the floss, the fabric. So I have a fall one, but I want to do this one for summer. And I'm going to put this on my tree, my classroom. I bought a pink tree that I'm going to decorate seasonally. So we're going to do that. Speaking of going back to school and being a teacher, trying to get excited about it. Bought a bunch of school supplies for my classroom and a new lamp. So I'll show you pictures once I get my classroom decorated next week. But Tiny Modernist Mouse's Schoolhouse. I just thought this was so cute. So I'm going to do this in my downtime, which I won't have a lot of. I'm doing new curriculum, but it's a little schoolhouse and the little mouse, and I have the strawberry jam one that I'm working on linen. So we'll see how that goes. I got a fat quarter under the sea, fat half, sorry. I did buy a fat half. And it's yellow and pink. Look at that gorgeousness. I cannot believe how pretty this is. I do not have a plan for this yet, but I thought it might be a nice summer stitch for next summer. So we'll see, or maybe in the spring. So I got a fat, I thought I got a fat quarter. It says fat half. So it is Under the Sea fabric, Fryer, Freyr. So that's the color. Pink-ish, corally, yellow. Lots of pretty marbling. She gave me this free pattern. And I also got I Love the Water. So I got this catalog, or cross stitch magazine, sorry. Just cross stitch 2022, August 2022. So had some pretty birds on the back and some Christmas in there. So I'm going to be probably stitching that sailboat next spring or summer. So there's that. Sorry, I'm going to crinkle here and put this stuff off to the side. All right, so I did the Midsummer Stitch with Jandy Dean, the journal. So Lindy Stitches puts on a virtual event. I got to shop and I spent about an hour on the class, but I didn't really get a stitch this time. I was busy. I had friends come in for the weekend, so that was fun. Busy summer. But, sorry, I got the journal cover kit, and it's Modern Hoopla. Oh, there you go. So you can order that on Modern Hoopla if Lindy Stitches is out. And I did the circle, dot, dot. I may have shown this to you. Partially finished. I did finish it. And now I have to FFO it and get my journal cover. Yeah, I got way to the bottom. I don't know. I even have my little black marks, but I went down. That's okay. I got enough to stitch there. I finished it Saturday of, the day of when I was watching Jandy Dean do the class. I'm going to use these colors. I'm going to make a pocket. Use these colors. So I'm going to work on that this weekend and finish it. And then I will upload a picture to my Instagram. I just thought these colors would look nice with it. I had a fat quarter bundle and I really like those and I thought they would look good. So that is what I'm going to use for my journal inside, because she said to use canvas, but I have the fabric, so I'm just going to use what I have. So there it is. Just JetX Jessica, circle, dot, dot. I did that on the strawberry cheesecake. And I did get that from Threadworks Fair, and that was the strawberry cheesecake, and it was from House of Stitches when I looked back at my receipt. So I've got 2 pieces of fabric from her. Very nice. All right, at the Midsummer Stitch retreat, I got the Called For Moonlit Garden, the Be Stitch Me Midsummer fabric. It's pinks and purples. I'm going to open it up real good, real big. Turn it around. Look at that marbling. Isn't that just beautiful? And this is, again, I'm an Aida stitcher, 18 count Aida. That's the highest I stitch on so far. I'm trying. I'm learning. But I do like Aida. So a lot of my stuff will be on Aida. So here she sent me a little tag. Talks about the Spring Mingle, Midsummer Stitch Harvest Hangout is September 25th through the 27th. So I plan to be there that weekend. The 30th is my anniversary. So I don't know if we'll do something that weekend or the weekend after. So we'll see. The Jingle Ball, December 4th through the 6th. I definitely will be doing the Jingle Ball because that'll be right before Christmas break. and I'll probably need a break by that time. So there's that. I also got another, I'm on a Dead X kick here, ladies and gentlemen. I like cross stitch. It's a big piece. Sorry about the glare. But I'm gonna stitch this, I think, this winter. So maybe start that November, December. Stitch that little house and little black cats would be good for a fall stitch. So, all right. I also bought, it's for one of these FedEx stitches, Rainy Day, but I can't remember which one I bought it for. Have you guys done that? Tell me down in the comments if you have done that before. Bought some floss and forgot which pattern it went to. I'm gonna make better notes on my floss tube. Hopefully when I'm gonna get something. So there is my haul for the House of Stitches, Lindy Stitches Midsummer, Lindy Stitches for the journal cover. So lots of purchases. I got onto Evertote yesterday, and I might order some Roxy Floss because it's really pretty now that I have it in my hands and get to try it. Okay, the Teresa Kogut Life, Liberty, and Happiness. If you were at the Threadworks Fair this summer in June, I'm going to do a Sal Stitching with Ginger. A Sal, go to my Instagram and request to join the group if you have the Life, Liberty, and Happiness Teresa Kogut pattern, and I will put a picture on that group of where we're starting. I am going to start in the center because I figured let's not do that house the granary, sorry, all at once, because I have to break it up in bits. I do have to look up too. Yesterday I went to my cranberry bog. I got to get that out too. I went to the cranberry bog and I bought red rocks, 2 of those, because you're going to have 2 of them, by Weeks Dye Works. Isn't that just so pretty? The brickish corally red. So red rocks from Cranberry Bog here in Terre Haute. So if you are local to Terre Haute or Indianapolis or Sullivan, Clinton area, whatever, around close to Terre Haute, make the drive over and buy this exclusive pattern from Maryland at the Cranberry Bog. We're going to start this, have it kitted up by August 20th, and we're going to start August 22nd. So looking forward to seeing everybody's. I've seen one person on Teresa's page that finished it already. It seems like a pretty good stitch. 256 by 203. It's on 36 count Hemingway. I'm gonna dye some 18 count Ada. I'm gonna coffee tea dye it dark and let it sit overnight, and then bake that, and we'll work on that next weekend. So that'll be my last hurrah before school starts. Took some stuff into school today too, and I got my stuff on my desk and checked out my room, make sure everything's clean. Everything's getting ready to go back to work. I know a lot of people like to have that routine, but I've really been enjoying my summer. I hope you guys have had a great summer. I've been really happy to be talking to you and getting to know some of you. Comment, like, subscribe. If there's anything you want to see, like I said, I'm a sewer, a quilter, crafter, journaler. I love to journal and bullet journal and happy planner, all the things. So if there's something that you would like me to do and do a tutorial on, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to be trying out a bunch of new recipes this fall with my students. So if you have any 2 or 3 ingredient recipes that you would like me to try, because of course I have to try them out at home first to make sure before we do it at school with a bunch of 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. So if you have 2 or 3 ingredient, cheap, easy, fun recipes, drop them in the comment box below. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how I'm doing. And I hope to see all of you soon. Probably after this, every couple weeks, I'm going to come on and see you, because I think that's pretty good. I was doing every week, but I'm going to pop in and do some vlogs in between, and I really want to do I watch Eric Arndt and the Crazy Sock Lady, their Christmas vlogs. So I really want to do Vlogmas. If there is something you want to see, please, please tell me all about it below. I look forward to hearing from you. Happy stitching. Have a good weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye.